Hello, let's do Wordle for Wednesday, February 4th. Let's play. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with depth. Let's see if that P ends up helpful. Oh, the D ends up helpful. Whenever there's a D in the word, I'm always congratulating Edu and audio starters for finally getting a consonant in their start. All right. It's not going to be an ED word because, I mean, I guess it could be in the rare chances of like, it could be, but it's not going to be your standard like past tense word. But so I'm wondering where the D and the E go in this case. Oh, I can't put the E second. I was going to say something like hedge. I don't think there's Hodge. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Sonic the Hodge Heg. Anyway, I love putting H as second. SH is something I'd like to guess. But then, like, what do we do here? Maybe something like this. Oh, I think shade is perfect. Let's guess shade, not shade. Well, I placed the letters we knew about. So can't be TH, SH, could be CH. Chide, like you chide someone, they did something wrong and you chide them. Yeah, okay. Nice. All right. Is chide a repeat? I'm not sure. For some reason I'm thinking chide's a repeat, but maybe not. Cool. Let's I always have to wonder if it's a repeat now because they repeat now. Anyway, I'd like to know the frequency that they're repeating old ones. That would be very nice. All right. Well, let's spin the wheel and see what is tomorrow's starting word. It is flash, suggested by Cat in a Hat. Flash seems pretty good. I mean, the F I could take it or leave it, but LAS and LAS are very good. H is, it's pretty up there as well. All right. Now let's do some analysis. See how I did today. The answer was chide, and we guessed depth. Oh, there were only 7 words left. Ahead, chide, hider, hoard, shade, shide, and shred. So it's saying guess shide or shred. And you'll get the answer next. Shade was about as good as any other guess besides those two. So I got lucky that shade only gave chide, but it wasn't the perfect guess. Shide or shred would have been. And then there's going to be someone in the comments saying no, chide was the perfect guess, but yeah, I can't really argue with that. So it's interesting that these. Let's see. So what does shade not tell us about? I think shade just doesn't distinguish shide and shred. I think that's likely the issue. All right. So we know what it does, shide or shred. Let's start with tails. It's preferred start. From tails we go drone. And then something like budge, fudge, judge, pudge. We're really worried about that trap. And luckily it is not that trap, and we just get chide next. Interesting. Do they all just get chide next? I think it looks like they all just get chide next. All right. Does steel do something similar? The E's in a different spot. It goes Dane with that E. And then with that, we hit the D, so we go cried and then chide. If we went fried instead, we could still be oxide. So getting that C was useful. Pride can also be oxide. All right, so 3 or 4. All right, adieu gets the D. We go for slide. That makes a lot of sense to me. Is chide? Chide isn't even on the list. After slide, we go bride, and then oxide chide would be the worst. So 4 or 5. All right. Next is audio. Drift. Shide. Chide. I don't know if there's other choices here. It could be slide also, and then chide. All right. Next up, we've got stare. Another popular starting word. Bool. That's fun. And then chime. And then we could be as bad as 5. So 4 or 5. Oh, that's kind of trappy, isn't it? I wonder how many people lost on chive and chime. All right. And then that was what, stare. So Trace tries to get in 2. I doubt it does today. When has it ever? Is chide on here? No. I say it gets lucky if it's tied for first. So here it gets it in 3 if it gets lucky. All right, and then finally, no, not place. Clasp is its new starting word. The official bot starts with clasp. We go credo and then chide. Interesting. All right, well, speaking of official bot, let's check it out. Got to take a screenshot first so I can do both modes. All right, take a little breather between analyses. Okay, deep breath in and out. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Cool, all right. So in hard mode, 93 skill, 79 luck, 3 steps. All right, so how many start with depth? 104 started with depth so far. Shade being by far the most common follow-up. So everyone thinking of the same word as me. How many went? Oh, shred was an optimal. Shide was its optimal. Either one. And 2% went shide. 6% went shred. So good job. A lot of these starting with H, hired, heady, hosed. I just like H second if I can get away with it. All right. 99 skill for getting the one word that was left. Ooh, it got trapped. I can already tell what these words are. Clasp, crone, chime, chive, chide. I think that's... Oh, we went credo here. It goes crone, which is not... Like, that's 4th on this list. So I don't know why I would do that. It's just... It doesn't analyze as well as the bot I prefer. All right. Chide is a 0.2% cheater rate today. That's typical. 4.2% on 2, 30.4%, 67.7, 90.4, 98.6. And people are losing on chive, chine, chili, chime, and oxide is up there as well. All right. So 98.6. That's isn't that body temp? Well, I heard body temp has been lowering over time, which has actually been helpful to fungi. More fungus infections. What am I doing? I am loading up chide here. All right. Gave me the same skill score here. I'm not surprised. So, shade's still the most popular. Chide, Hades, shred. It just, I mean, shide and shred are still perfect guesses, so there's no reason it would do a filler. There's not that many words left. All right, let's move on. Slate, groin, so it does a filler with that E, and then it still has to do chime, chive, chide. All right. 0.4%. Our cheater rate's like 4.4% recently. 3.3 for for turn 2, 25.1, 62%, 86.6%, and drum roll, 97.2%. So 1.6% lower than hard mode. One day, regular mode people will have a higher solve rate than hard mode. I would think it would be on the traps, but it's not because most people play hard mode without turning it on. That's basically what happens there. All right, chide. We got chive, chine, chili, chime, oxide. Same exact words. All right. I feel like they could combine it. They could combine like they could give an overall report without separating the regular from hard because regular people play in hard mode anyway. All right, cool. Well, that's Wordle. How'd you do? And if you'd like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.